Hey Bookies, today we're going to be doing the Intimidating TBR challenge tag thing. So let's get started. So this tag was created by someone named Lindsay. I tried to find their video, but I think it's privated now. I will include links that I found in a Clockwork Reader's video, in that video as well. So go and check them out. Because really, Clockwork Reader, you should be following because she's amazing. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the questions. I have the trusty phone and the Sally thing. I don't know why my phone cable won't reach. It's on an extension cable. Anyways. Alright, so question number 1 is a book you haven't been able to finish. A lot of them. My husband is going to kill me, but the book that I wasn't able to finish was Eldest by Christopher Paolini. There was nothing wrong with this book, and I have it back in Jeffrey, the box holding my most recent pile of books. I have it in Jeffrey in order to pick it back up, but I lost steam. I got really bogged down with other reads, and I couldn't devote the time that I really needed to Eldest. So I will go back to it, but not right now. Question number 2 is a book that you just haven't had time to read. I mean, a ton of them. If you have ever seen any of my videos, I don't know if this is even shown on camera, but I have a ton of books that I'm just not been able to read. I think for this one, I'm going to go with the oldest one that is on my TBR pile, which I do have a physical copy of. It is Descendant of the Crane by Joan. I will get to it. It's actually super close to getting to the top of my TBR. I just need to make time for it. That's really all I need is time for everything. Question number 3 is a sequel that's on my TBR. I'm going to go with Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. I have a problem where I start series and I don't ever get around to finishing them. It's because, one, the TBR pile is massive, so all the new books immediately go to the bottom. But also, 2, it's because I review a lot of early access books. That includes a lot of early access series. It is sometimes I don't get approved for book 2, so it takes me a while to take up book 2s and book 3s. This is one of them. I had a free thing for Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I liked Daughter of Smoke and Bone. It was really good. I picked this one up like the next couple of months, and it's been on my TBR since. But like all of the books, it's making its way. It's not on the monthly shelves, but it will soon be there. Question number 4 is a book that's on your TBR that is brand new. I have a lot of them. I'm going to go with Weather Girl by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I bought a book box from Dark and Shimmer. I will put like a little thing and like a little link to their shop down below. It's run by my friend Colby, who I'll also link down below. You should go follow her. You should go follow the shop. They do sprayed edges and they do book boxes. They did a Weather Girl box where they had a bunch of really cute stuff themed for Weather Girl, like a pen, some body butter. I got the pre-order goodies, including the print, an author letter, and the book is signed. So very excited to read this one. It just came out in January. The next question, or prompt really, is to pick a book you haven't read yet because you've read a book by this author before and didn't enjoy it. Hold on. Took me a bit to find. But it is Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I'm sorry, please correct me if I'm wrong. I have a lot of her books on my TBR, but I was asked to early review her book called Poisoned, I believe, and I didn't enjoy it that much, so I think I either rated it a 3 or a DNF'd it. I can't remember, but I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I think it might have been that book and not the author, so I'm giving her another shot, and I hope so because I have 3 more books of hers that are in various totes, so hopefully I like it. Number, I think we're on 6, I always forget, is to pick a book that's on your TBR that you've not read because you've not been in the mood for it yet. I will better write that out in the question that I'm putting above. But basically, something that you've not gotten to yet because your mood's not struck for it. So I have a couple of books that are like this throughout my TBR, because sometimes I just do not feel like I am in the right headspace for it, and sometimes I do DNF books when I really need to get like something, a review out of them, and then I'll come back to them later. I know it's a little bit counterproductive, but it's what works for me. But one of the books, because I was dealing with a lot of issues around the time, and so I pushed it back. It is I Wish I Had a Wookie and Other Poems for Our Galaxy. I know that this book is going to be super, super cute, but I had a little bit of like some issues going on upstairs, so I pushed it back. But it is coming up, and I actually got to get this book done because my friend is pregnant, and I really want to give this to her for the little Baba. The next question is a book you haven't read yet because it's humongous. I have a couple of those, but I have one that I'm thinking of. I don't know what order these books rightfully go in, and I think I'm missing the first one. But it is the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. It is on my shelf for August, but I don't know, it might be tentative because they're really, really thick. I know the mass market paperbacks don't make it seem so, but they are chunkers. Let's see, what's this one at? This one is topping out at or just shy of 800 pages. This one is around 760. It's a lot of pages. It's going to be a lot of work. And I'm a little terrified, to say the least. Next one up is a book you haven't read yet because it was a cover buy, and then it ended up having some bad reviews. I have the perfect one. Now, I actually don't like to talk about this author on my channel, so if you want to skip ahead, that is fine. Like, go ahead and skip like 30 seconds or until I put the book down. That way you know that I am done talking about this author. So this is your trigger warning because I will be unhauling this book soon. I do not want it on my shelves anymore, but at the time that I bought it, it was super, super pretty, and that's all I saw, and I just really, really wanted it, so I bought it, and then I got to know a lot about the author and how she's been, she wrote a book that had a lot of racist stuff in it, and she has yet to apologize, and then her book had a bit of bisexual erasure. Another book, a different book, had a bit of bisexual erasure in it. So that is Rainbow Rowell's Fangirl. This one is going to go into the sell pile that's in my kitchen currently, but yeah, I'm definitely done with this author, and the lack of apologies and stuff that she has not owed to, one, the bisexual community, and most importantly, the Asian community. And number 9, the last question, what is the most intimidating book on your TBR? Hold on. It is on the come up by Angie Thomas, and it's not because I didn't love Angie Thomas's The Hate U Give. I absolutely love that book, and I wish I still had a copy of it, but I gave it to a friend who needed it more than me. But the thing that I felt in The Hate U Give, I don't know if I'm going to feel for On the Come Up. I believe that it's going to be a good book for me, and I believe I'm going to enjoy it, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much. So I'm a little scared, but I am going to read it. It's actually going to go in the September reading pile. That might get read earlier because I'm killing it this month for March. I can't wait to read it, but I'm a little scared. So that is the 9 questions for the Intimidating TBR Pile tag challenge thing. I don't know. The questions will be up above. The name will be in the comments. I think it's the Intimidating TBR Pile tag, but again, sometimes I get words wrong. But yeah, so that was fun. Leave some tags down below if you want me to do them, and feel free to do this one. It was a lot of fun to go through my TBR and get a little scared. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you again. Bye.